Okay. Another morning, another day, another warm up. Hey, Yatsuki. On the money. On time. How are we doing? I was thinking today about like general industry and what it looks like and what people are doing and how people are acting and it's a bit weird. Hey Zelin, how's it going? Bruno Romanos, what's up? Yeah, it's a bit the industry as an, if you would try to like define it as an entity, right? It's a bit of a weird one. Like a mechanic. If you're a mechanic, that's straightforward. You know, you fix the you fix the car. But it's never like you really like what is it? It's quite simple in that sense. And concept artist or artist, it's I think the not really a problem, but the difference is the subjective nature of art. You know, are you an artist? I mean, you either fix a car or you don't, right? But a lot of times is, hey there, Bart, how's it going? I guess it's like, are you a good artist or are you a bad artist? Or are you an artist at all? I guess there's one more layer to it. And then what is a good artist? What is a bad artist? Hey, Dr. Sheldon, how's it going? So it's a little bit, I don't know, I'm very contemplative today. Like very introverted in that sense of my thought process. Hey, Friendship, how's it going? So let's do some random topic. Any suggestions? Anything goes, really. I don't care. Today I don't care. Anything goes. I will experiment with that technique. Whatever you wanted me to draw, let's do it and roll the dice and see where we end up. Birdman and Fanatic Archbishop, or Archbishop Birdman Cyclop. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've drawn a Cyclop in ages. Hopefully it'll be a Cyclop. Hey Dame Deviant, welcome back. I caught your stream this morning, but I didn't, or yesterday evening, but I didn't. Hey, cheers, 100. But my daughter kept waking up, so I couldn't engage. So we have Fanatic Archbishop, Birdman, and Cyclop. So let's do the dice roll. Whoa, what's this? Okay. Evil Fawn. Okay, we got one more. So we roll again, because this is not the one. Number 6. It's me. I choose. I choose Cyclop. Dr. Sheldon. I haven't drawn a Cyclop. No. Cyclop by Dr. Sheldon. Hey there, Rada. Failing salad. Some of you guys got hilarious nicknames. One of them, failing salad. Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit more of the sketch standard concept art route. I want to experiment with a process I used to do a lot. Oh, great. And it's using overlay quite a lot. So what I want to experiment with today is I've played around with the technique before on the stream. I need to start the timer. But it's a very basic one. Hey Iglesias, what's it going? How's it going? What's it going? And it's a basic idea where it's based on the based. It's using the principle of overlay, and that overlay. Hey, Miss Musta. The overlay requires pixels underneath to react to. Right. So if you have a white background and you put overlay on top of it, nothing will happen. So the sketch technique is what I used to do a lot. It was my go-to technique, was to sketch with the round brush, like I talked about yesterday about the texture brush use. I used to use a round brush like I do now, and just kind of carve the character out on a white background. And then put an overlay and start like slapping colors in there on a separate layer, because like I said, when you do that, you don't need to worry about maintaining the background, because the background has zero data in it. So even though I put overlay all over the place, it will only react to pixels. BJ, good morning. Yeah, so that's what I wanted. I felt like I wanted to play around with that. Technique, because I feel like a lot of times there isn't enough things happening in the warm-ups, in the sense of where I would like to take them. Like I know I can draw significantly more, and usually what happens is I start ranting and interact with you guys. And what used to happen, if for those who remember from season 2 or 1, was I stopped talking because I was so concentrated in what I was doing. And when those times when I stopped talking, those streams, it was significantly more done. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just an observation, I think. Hey, Tormod, how's it going? Like I said, today is a introspective day today. There, Bart. Yeah, that's right. When I did the blocking, stop talking. Dame Deviant, yeah, ranting is fun. This is one of the pleasures. I think a lot of you go to different streamers. I hear a weird noise. Whoa, 1 second. Some cable rubbing or is really annoying. like someone is tapping you, like tick 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 tick. Hey, hey, tick 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 tick. Pay attention to me. Yeah. So like I said, I think most of you go to different streamers, and I would love to do, if I would have energy to do, like questionnaire. Like a questionnaire to see, why you go to that streamer, if you go to another streamer, how's that, and what's the takeaway. It's interesting because personally, when I look at another streamer, only thing that makes me stay with the streamer is it's a bit weird. Like I can't how to express it. Like I can't stay engaged with the streamer for a longer time. Like I feel like not necessarily bad, but I feel like I could do more useful things than sit and watch someone else. It sounds weird, but the streamers I do follow when they are online, I think what they do is it's a good combination of between talking, things happening on the screen, and I guess content in the sense of topic. And a balance of energy. Narrator, right? So you usually listen. Yeah, I end up listening more too. But for example, one thing I have a really, really hard time with, it's the over energetic people that like it almost sounds like they put on a character, the YouTube talker character. Like, hi people, yeah, wow. Oh, I can't deal with it. I just go like, nope. Hey, Voodoo Breakfast, how's it going? What up, yo? Dame Deviant, that's interesting. Yeah, I think that's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? When the streamer is have a lot of people watching and they don't really engage. I mean, the last week we rated Jim Lee, right? And I think Jim Lee had a really interesting way of engaging with the people, and there were like 1,000 people there, which was it's fascinating. It was really a breath of fresh air how Jim Lee interacted with the stream, in comparison to other streamers who, I don't know, it just feels like a little bit I'm not sure. Dear Bart. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think a 30-minute stream is a good. Um, I think it's a good bite size where you can stay focused on the actual stream. If I would be online longer, it wouldn't be as was it called the word sufficient, like defined and content filled or enough, you know. So I think it would be watered down quite a lot if the stream would be longer. Sufficient is to the point, right? Anyways, the longer the stream, the more watered down I think it becomes, or the pointless it becomes in the terms of topic. A lot of it is just kind of coffee shop hang talk, right? Dame Deviant, yeah, the 12-year-old. Atsuki, you're right. Miss Monster, yeah, I agree with that. Succinct, yeah, with the breakfast. Succinct. There we go. Dame Deviant, that's true. I mean, it's supposed to be about the interaction. I think about the streamer versus viewer type engagement, right? That's why you stream live. Otherwise, I could just monologue on myself and upload it, and you know, I'm not doing it. It's a good question. Why am I streaming? I think I'm streaming because it's fun to share, fun to be a part of a community. Uberage. Yeah, it's Cyclop topic today. Hey, Kirill, how's it going? Miss Monster. Yeah, I agree. Is those like hype things? I can't bear to do them. But the thing is, like, if you do those kind of things, you get more traffic, right? And it's like, oh yeah, you're you're important, right? I can't, like, I have a hard time doing those kind of things because I just, for me it feels cheap, and I'm not saying that anyone who does those kind of things are cheap. You know, you do you, but I just feel personally that I can't do those type things because I don't know, I can't do it. A voodoo breakfast, right? It wouldn't be that interesting if it was just a monologue and there was no interaction. There was, I mean, that's I love the chat function, and that's why I also have the chat there, so that on YouTube they can see what we're talking about and who's writing what and so on. But like the interaction on YouTube is almost, there's no interaction. I mean, I think there's a few people who comment on a video now and then, but my videos maybe get 50 views on YouTube per episode, so it's Miss Monster. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The whole like relax and be yourself, or be the personality, you know, the streamer personality type character. I went into this streaming thing with intent to not. I mean, I could probably be significantly larger in terms of traffic, in terms of people, if I would play the game more, you know. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person that kind of I wouldn't say sell out, but it feels a little bit odd. Kirill, I don't know actually. I don't know what's up with that. Twitch is being Twitch, I guess. Mereda, yeah, I think that's one of the beauties with streams on Twitch and personalities is that you make the gaps between people smaller. And for example, I think to some degree it's the new forum, or forum in not in sense of community in that terms of usefulness, but I think Twitch is a great tool for networking, because I think it's an interesting thing because I think a lot of you know each other, even though you probably never met each other, but a lot of you know each other from this stream, but also from other streams, and I can see other people from here on other places, or the other way around, from other places here as well, so that there is a sense of familiarity already, even though Twitch itself is not geared towards kind of coherent community in the sense in the terms of what a forum would give. You know, like a forum, you see the name and you see the places they write on, and it becomes very concrete, right? On Twitch, it's like, oh, whatever, I'll just watch something on this big channel list. Uberage, yeah, definitely. I mean, I used to be monetized on YouTube as well. I used to actually get a little bit of a tiny bit of income of my effort on YouTube, but they switched that off. And when they switched that off, a lot of view count went down as well. So they definitely changed the algorithm, and yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not like it's not my livelihood, YouTube. But it was a nice feeling. It was kind of like an achievement in a game, in terms of getting an update of the analyst update statistics and so on YouTube. It was like, oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, this month they like this more, or it can show in this. But now, because they nerfed a lot of things, it's like you stopped caring, you know. Miss Monster, yeah, that's true. I like that too. It's like the situation where it feels like peeking over the shoulder at the studio. You know, oh, like, what are you working on? Oh yeah, by the way, did you see this interesting thing? And yeah, those it's definitely a better feeling. And I think Joe, So Much Monsters, his streams are very much so that, you know, he's very professional. He gets stuff done, but he also hangs out with us, the viewers, and talks, and he's very open and friendly, and it's like a coworker, right? A very skilled coworker that you lean in on. Dear Bard, yeah, maybe. I mean, the streamer art category is probably not that big, at least not when it comes to skilled artists that's worth following. I mean, there's a lot of art on the art channel, but I wouldn't say it's sorry art, but it's not a lot of good stuff. it's a lot of shit, to be fair. And I mean, it is what it is. Okay, let's play around with that overlay now. We're a third in, 2/3 in. So as you can see, like, because there's no information in the background, I can easily just play around with the overlay. Which is, you know, I used to sketch like this all the time. And the problem with sketching like this with overlay is that you slightly dodge the underlying values. But nevertheless, it's a fun way of getting color down on top of grayscale. And it's a quick, dirty way to get a good result. Like, you can play around with hue and value and not care about staying clean in the versus the background. Bridge, really? That's interesting. My precious. I mean, it's not quick. I mean, obviously, this is a half an hour stream, so it's not like 5-minute doodle quick. But it's a kind of a painless technique. You can just focus after the value and you make an overlay layer. You can just have fun with colors, you know, not worry too much about anything. Hey Charles, how's it going? And I think I could add a lot to this technique with some more up-to-date ideas of what I used to do many years ago. Iglesias, have a good one. Thank you for joining. Have a great day. Or good night. I don't know what part of the world you are from, man. But thanks for coming. What's a polemic video? I don't know what that is, but yeah, that's friendship. That's a shame. I mean, if he used the exact same approach and just switched topic, or did he change his behavior and setup? You know, maybe it's just about that due to the switch of topic, he had to change approach, and because he changed approach, people reacted better to it. Could be that too. But like, I don't know. So, but I mean, you guys probably know that I like to think about things like that and try to break down the idea of traffic and what people are attracted to and not attracted to. And obviously, I have some sort of standards that topics that I don't do, that is easy clickbaity shit, you know, tits and ass. Well, it is a. This is a topless cyclop. To be fair, it's just nobody cares about male boobs, male nipples. It's okay. No one cares. No one cares. Nereda. That's true. That's true. Oops. Did I drop that? I better pick it up very slowly. Breasticles. There we go. Moobs. That's one of the ugliest words. Moobs. Does sound so extremely unattractive. Male boobs. Moobs. Movies. No, but I mean the thing is, like, trends are always trends, right? And if people who do streams in a certain way get a lot of traffic, that's the way it is, right? It doesn't. That's not going to change. It's always going to be that way. Not always, but that's how it is currently, right? And there's no point in complaining because who cares? And it's just fascinating. I think it's fascinating. This beast of what Twitch is, and what people listen to and interact with. And I mean, in a lot of streams, for example, like gaming streams, the community that watches are almost more important than the streamer itself. It's just the streamer gathers the people, and the people are having fun in the chat, not with the streamer, which is also an interesting kind of version of streaming, right? Like the streamer facilitates the community rather than the community gathering around the content of the streamer. I mean, they usually do to some degree, but most of it is just due to, like, oh, hi, chat. Like, hey, person in the chat. Not so much, hey, streamer, you know. Which is also, for me, you know, it's fun to hang out in those streams where the people are interested in each other or in the topic or whatever, you know, rather than the streamer itself. And obviously, needless to say, it's that streamer where the chat is engaged with each other is usually a man for some reason. Because of those hungry teens have nothing to eat, I guess. Atsuki, that's interesting. Even offline chats. Wow. A voodoo breakfast. Well, well, that's great. That's great. And I do think we are very, as a chat, while streaming, I think we are very active compared to other streamers. You know, we are 30 people now. Maybe 15 of you are writing, so that's half. That's pretty good. I mean, could be way worse, so I'm not complaining. And I kind of like our streams due to that fact that, like I said, my stream and our kind of hang in the morning or in the evening for some of you, it's like over a coffee, and then when the coffee is over, it's like, all right, have a great day. Hey Tormund. Lozanos, how's it going? Ah, what's a fun sketching technique? This is your before bed stream? Oh, nice, nice. Dame Deviant, yeah, lurkers. The bread and butter of a stream. What's good? I kind of like this sketching technique. I think what I could do is I could combine it with some tricks of making like the palette more complex and so on. I don't know. It was good fun to play around with. I think with a little bit more of texture information, like with a brush that adds some grit. Because, like I said, the problem with just using a round brush is that it ends up looking very samey in the end. So you have to go in and kind of loosen up some of the tightness, the genericness of the marks, which I've been trying to do throughout the warm-up. But yeah, it is what it is, right? But what I like about this sketch technique, it gives a good base, so that you can take it further quite easily. Like there's a lot of suggestive marks about volume as I've kind of molded the volumes up with layers of first with value and then with overlay and then tweaks on top. It creates this nice feel to the sketch, I think. At least I mean, maybe it's just nostalgia from the good old days of sketching this way, but I like it. I like it. Time is up. Hey, Shoe Thief. Welcome to the end. Cheers there, Bart. All right, let's find a victim to raid. Oh, someone drawing a cat. Looks pretty cool. A good start. So let's give a very small view count streamer some support. Hopefully she'll have audio. I don't know, I have the audio switched off. Right, so as per usual, I'm gonna do the outro, and after the outro take you to the raid. Have a great day, everyone. Good night if you're that part of the world. And see you guys tomorrow morning for something more. I will play around with this technique again tomorrow. Anyways, have a good one. Toodles.